Okay, so looky what I'm about to review for you tonight. This is the Louis Vuitton all-in tote in the MM size. Now, last time I checked, there were only two review videos on YouTube where the people that were reviewing them were both sitting down, okay? And no, I'm sorry about that, but we need to do review videos of the bag where the person's standing up and showing you, and ideally you want to model it, whatever. So while I appreciate their efforts, because I know it's time consuming, no, honeys. Okay, so again, this is the all-in. This is in the MM size. It's also available in the GM size, and it's a big mama. Okay, so let me give you the measurements, because I don't know what you know about this bag, but it's actually pretty versatile. So, okay, I'm sorry, let me just get started. So when it's fluffed, and I'll explain that in just a second, but when it's fluffed, it's like 19 to 20 inches wide, and it's 14 inches tall, and it's 8 inches deep, okay? And then it has, what does it have? 8.5 inch strap drop. So kind of, sort of, doesn't really, maybe, possibly, if you do a wonky, we'll pass the elbow test. Depends on your arm, depends on your body style, you know, whatever. So maybe, maybe not. But it's okay. What else? You know, this is a plain bag. This bag is actually under the travel section on the Louis Vuitton website. So obviously it's meant for travel, or at least that's what they say. What's cool about this bag, so just a second ago when I said when it's fluffed, because here's the deal. It's, as you can see, it's just super plain. You've just got vachetta handles, you know, the vachetta chaps, and then everything else is just canvas. That's it. And the inside, let me just show you the inside real quick. The inside's plain too. It's just got the brown canvas there, and it's got a zipper closure, okay, as you can see right there. And then it just has the one zip pocket here on the inside. And it's, you know, it's pretty generous. You can see, well, I don't have the measurements, and I know it's not going to fit my zippy organizer, but it is a pretty generous pocket. Okay, so, what was I going to say? Oh, so here's the deal. So the way that it works is this bag, as you can see, it folds flat. So ideally, you would fold it up. You would take it with you when you travel, and see, you could just stick it in your suitcase or whatever. Although, I'm going to tell you right now, Mama ain't putting no folded Louis Vuitton in her bag that she's going to check. That's just not going to happen with me. But you do you, okay? If you're comfortable with that, do it. So anyway, you'd fold it up, and then you can stick it in your bag. And that way, when you go shopping or whatever, and you come home with way more than you left with, you've got room for it. So when it's flat, okay, so see, look here. It's like an envelope style. It's very, very deceiving, all right? So when it's flat, it's 21 inches wide. It's 21 inches wide, top and bottom, okay? So you can see it's just one, you know, one shape. There's no taper, there's no nothing. So what happens is you open it up, okay, and you fluff it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna push this down, push all this out. Now, you can't really tell, but you're pushing in. I'm gonna show you right here. I have my little fancy lights. So I'm basically pushing. Here, I'll do it from the bottom. I'm pushing it out. That's what I'm doing. And then I've created my depth. All right. So that's what I said earlier. When it's fluffed, you take away. So here's the bottom of it right here. So when you fluff it, you kind of take away some of the width of it at the bottom. And you've got, I mean, you know, again, 21 inches, whatever. It's going to be about that no matter what. But I'm just saying, when you fluff it, then you get this kind of rounded effect, okay? And that just takes away just a very tiny bit. But anyway, that's just kind of what I meant. Like, if you are just looking at it flat, or maybe, I don't even know what the measurements on the website are, but if they're just measuring it flat, then yeah, it's 21 inches wide, and then what I say, 14 inches tall. And then, of course, you know, if it's flat, there's no depth. But once you fluff it out, then I just measured, you know, obviously from here to here. And that's 8 inches, okay? And again, this bag is, you know, obviously pretty plain. So I have been wanting this bag for some time so I could do a review on it, because again, the two videos that I saw, I just wasn't able to tell. I mean, the ladies are sitting down and I'm like, no, hunties, I can't see what you're doing. So this bag obviously fits a lot. It's bigger than the Neverfull MM. It's going to be comparable to a GM. Another bag that it's comparable to, and I just, you know, I thought of it as I was doing that video. It's a few videos back. It's fairly recent on my channel. It's the Kaaba Alto. It's a discontinued tote. It's the largest size of the Kaabas. I'm saying Kaabas. I'm sorry, Kaabas. It's the largest bag of the Kaaba series, the Alto is, and I just did a video on that bag. And so this bag reminds me of the Kaaba's Alto, with the exception that obviously it does not have that fat leather piece that goes along the bottom, and the straps are longer. So if you want to, see what I'm talking about, I'm not going to go through all the differences in this video. It'll make it too long. But go to my Kaaba's Alto video and see the measurements, which are similar, and just kind of the shape of the bag. Like if you go back and just look at patterns, this bag is like the Kaaba's Alto, except it's just got that leather piece on it. And so what was I going to say? Oh, and so for that reason, the Kaaba's Alto, when you have it, let me just get back here. When you have it against your body like this on the, the Kaaba's Alto bag, it's going to, poof out a little bit, whereas this one is super squishy. Now I know, I'm going to get on this stool right here so you can see. Now I know, right now I don't really have anything in it. And, if you don't like the saggy, by the way, if you don't like the saggy look, whatever, then you may want to consider a base shaper or a bag organizer or whatever. But, because that's what you're going to, you kind of have that with this bag. And then, I'm not going to lie, everything you put into this bag just goes bloop, just right to the bottom. They're, unlike the Kaaba's Alto, which has a big zipper pocket on the inside, it also has, a huge slip pocket on the other wall, and then the older cell phone model cell phone pocket. So it has like a little bit more organization versus this. Like I said, it just has a zipper pocket, which I like, but it would be nice if there was like an additional slip pocket on the other side. Okay, so as far as what it'll fit, all right. So like I said, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time. Actually, I did not say that, but I was just thinking. I brought out my truce bags because I wanted you to see that I brought out the 23 and the 22, or the 23 and the 28, not 22. And they both fit in here without any trouble. They're side by side. I mean, this bag is big. And honestly, if I'm going to use this bag, I'm not going to use it for travel. I'm going to use it for daily carry because right now I'm going through a tote stage. I like to be able to just, grab and go, throw everything in here, whatever. But like I said, everything just drops to the bottom, so you kind of have like the black hole thing going on. And so if that bothers you, then you're going to want to look into either bags in your bags or a bag organizer or, whatever. And again, these little truce bags, if you have these work great as organizers. And so I'm probably going to have to use my 23. I'm going to have to do a little bit of switcheroo because right now I do have bags in my bags. Okay, so I have my accessory pochette. Okay, I'm just gonna throw everything in here, and then I have this little envelope pouch that came with one of those Randoni slings, and I like this because it doesn't take up a lot of room. Again, it's envelope style, so it doesn't have a lot of depth to it, and so I use that for some of my essentials. And then, of course, I have my zippy organizer wallet, which is just a little bit bigger than a traditional zippy wallet. And then I have, okay, so the other things I have are kind of odds and ends. Okay, well, besides this. So I got my calendar, okay, and then, it fits all this stuff just fine. But the odds and ends that I'm talking about are these things. Let me show you. So I have my little sunglasses case for my readers. I have this little round zipper thing that I have like my cords in and an extra block. And then I actually do have earbuds in it, although I did get some AirPods, whatever. I have that bathroom spray, okay, that I like to carry with me. I got a little thing of meds, but I don't always have to take this, so I'm not even gonna leave that, or bring that. And then I have like my pen case, and then I do have this gum that's, not a big deal. I can throw it in that zipper pocket. And then I have this little pouch for my Kleenexes, okay? And so normally in other bags that I carry, I have some sort of extra organizational, slip pocket or pouch or something where I can kind of hide this stuff. But in this one, the only option is just that zipper pocket, which is okay, but I don't really like, for the glasses. Okay, I'm gonna put those in there. I've had these three things, the glasses and these two things. That's what I've had in there. Okay, so you can see over there. And then, sometimes I put my cell phone in there, and then sometimes I don't. I just kind of throw it in there. But as far as, and that's why I say, if I'm going to use this bag as a daily bag, then I'm going to have to do some switcheroo and probably end up using my Truce 23, so that way I can put a lot of these little odds and ends in here and probably use this and my accessory pochette and then not use the little Randoni sling envelope pouch. Not use this. So that's probably, or I could just stick this actually inside. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud. But anyway, everything, again, is kind of, you know, this is kind of a black hole. You know, you got the black hole thing going on here. Okay? But I'm not gonna lie, I like it. You know, it's slouchy. Now, when you set it down, okay, see, when you set it down, it's not gonna flop over. It's not that slouchy. But what I mean is, maybe slouchy is not a good word. Squishy. It's a good squishy bag. So again, if I'm comparing to the Kaaba Alto, and I've got the Alto on my shoulder, you know, because of that leather piece on the bottom, it's going to, you know, kind of bulge out, not bulge, okay, but it's going to stick out from your body a little bit, okay. And then also, it always seems, the Kaaba Alto that is, it always seems just more rounded, okay. So on this bag, one of the things that's different from this versus the Kaaba Alto bag is that it's got the seams are out, okay. So you've got, the seams are sewn out and then they're glazed. So it's kind of like the Métis Hobo bag with the exposed seams, and then they're glazed, okay. It's a little bit thicker here at the bottom. I'll show you. So it's like from here down, it's a little bit thicker, and then it gets, you know, it's kind of like a thin layer up here. I don't know why that is. Maybe because they know you're going to fluff it out. I mean, I don't know. But I just noticed that on both sides. You know, you've got a little bit thicker glazing down here, and then it's thinner. But anyway, that's one thing I noticed, and I forgot my train of thought. So, like I said earlier, it does have a zipper closure. And I don't normally zip my bag, so it's way back here. Okay, it actually is not hard to zip, but I just haven't, I don't know, let's just get this, here we go. Well, that's what I was saying. It's, so there, it's just kind of, you know, well, obviously it's zipped, and that's how it looks, okay? And if that's important to you, then boom, you got you a secure bag. But again, it's gonna be a squishy bag. It's not going to be rounded like the Kaaba Alto. So when you're wearing it, okay, it's not gonna really bulge out, all right? So it does have this going on. Again, it's gonna have the, you know, the sag, a little bit of a sag. If that's a problem for you, then obviously you're not gonna be happy with this bag. I don't mind it. I mean, I know I was watching another video I did earlier, and I said that it bothered me in my Speedy 40. Okay, I lied. It really doesn't bother me. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so I'm 5'6", and this is the MM, like I said. So this is kind of how it looks. It is, I think because I have it zipped, it's more like at the top. It's actually not like that. Okay. So yeah, you know, oh, you can access it from your shoulder with no trouble at all. No trouble at all. Okay, and of course you can zip it, unzip it, and then there you go. And then of course here it is, like this. Oops. I do like the flat handles. It's they're more comfortable on your shoulder in my opinion. I've got several totes coming in, and I'm gonna try to do like a little comparison thing, and this video is getting too long, so I'm gonna stop it now. But anyway, this is the all-in tote in the MM size, and I do hope that this particular video was helpful for you regarding this bag. Okay,